All right, boys, it is finally the time. So we just actually swapped our PCM for the Jeep, and she's officially tuned. So I did not film the process because kind of was a headache getting the PCM out because there was so much dirt and shit in there. But we have the Trinity tuner from Diablo Sport. This is what it looks like. It literally looks like my CTS3 for my truck, but it's a monitor that is a tuner as well. And all I had to do was pretty much plug it into my computer. They emailed me the tunes. I put the tunes on the tuner, plug it in, install, blah, blah, blah. So it's a PCM and a TCM tune. It was included, which is dope. Now I have to go do a log, a 10-minute log. So a drive, probably some just regular stop and go traffic. And then they want a 0 to 75 pull. So I'm going to go do that. Send them the data tomorrow, because tomorrow's Monday. And they're going to send me another file. So should be pretty fun. Hopefully she runs good. We're going to get my reaction. How it is tuned right now. I have no idea. I haven't driven it since I tuned it 2 days ago, so I have no idea how it's gonna run. If we're gonna have any issues, I don't even know if we're gonna feel the difference, but we'll see. So I'm letting the pretty much the engine warm up still. I'm not really getting on it. They wanted part throttle anyway. They want like regular driving. They just didn't specify if they want it in sport mode or not sport mode. I'm gonna guess it doesn't really matter, but it's in sport mode. Yeah, everything feels pretty good. I can definitely tell it wants to it's very, very jumpy. So I don't know, probably because obviously it's still a little bit cold. Trans isn't completely warmed up. Because again, it is a trans suit as well. So everything is kind of a little bit jumpy, but I don't know where I'm gonna do the 0 to 75 pull because there's not an expressway over here. So that's the only thing I don't really know. So shout out to the guy who gave me the recommendation for lowering links. I guess with the air suspension you can still lower it. I'm not really sure how much. I think it's like 2 inches. So we do have lowering links on the way. They were like 120 bucks or something. So I'm gonna try it out, see if I like it, see if it sits right. I know the rear for sure needs lowered. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna lower the front, only because we're already the tires are already damn near rubbing. It's pretty close. I just not really sure, but those should be here next week. Okay, so we just did the 0 to 75 pull. I totally forgot to film, but definitely needs the trans definitely needs a few adjustments as far as shift points, stuff like that, which I'm gonna guess they're gonna see on the data log. Because it got up to I think at 55 miles an hour. It shifted, it got to 4,000 and then kind of shifted odd. I don't know, it didn't shift right. Obviously there's more power now, but we're gonna head back home. We got the data log in. Hopefully they adjust it tomorrow because I have to send it in the morning because they won't get it today. This car's fun. Very, very jumpy though. Suspension, I feel like lowering it is really gonna help, so. Okay, so now we got the data log. We can't send it till tomorrow because they aren't open on Sundays. So we're just gonna leave it in there. We'll grab it tomorrow, send it, and then hopefully they can fix it up. But I am gonna drive the car to the gym, so hopefully I can get another test run and see how, or maybe I'll do another log just so they have it. But yeah, overall, kind of impressed with the tuning. I mean, it's hard to say right now because obviously the car wasn't even completely warmed up, number one. Number two, I was just not getting full throttle, at all. I was just kind of they said part throttle, so I wasn't gonna go full. I'd love to see what it does from a roll, a 40 roll or something. But yeah, hopefully I'll pick this back up when we get the refined tunes. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so we got the pulls in. We have uploading them, emailing them right now. We had to redo the log because I didn't hit full throttle. So we're gonna wait for them to send back some more tunes. All right, guys, this is the email. Looks like they said we need to make sure the fuel is cleaner. Looks like there might be a little bit of 87 or low octane mixed in there still, which is possible. Because I was putting 87 in it until last week, so there could still be some in there. But yeah, looks like we're set to go. And we're actually going on a road trip, so we'll see how she does on the road trip, but she fucking rips. All right, guys, we have spawned into Michigan. Got the Jeep fully tuned. I'm gonna go over what the tune is and all of that real quick.
So it is a 91, 93 octane tune. In the Midwest and like the East Coast, you get 93 octane, whereas out west, for the most part, you can only get 91. So it runs better on 93. So we are now putting 93 in it. So it should be running a lot smoother, a little bit quicker probably. So we're gonna go fill this up with 93, do a few pulls once she's warmed up. Probably in the video there. This thing has been absolutely amazing. Had no issues. With the tune also, it does the MDS delete. If you guys don't know, these motors come with like a eco fucking whatever. MDS pretty much like makes it run on like 4 cylinders at idle and things like that when you're not in sport mode, which absolutely kills the motor, kills the lifters. So deleted that, don't have to worry about that. But yeah, someone commented about me being in eco mode. I was not in eco mode, it's always turned off. So, but that's also different than MDS, so. Also guys, I got really sick, so I apologize, but so 43 bucks to top off the premium. I believe we're at like half a tank, so it's not gonna be cheap to fill this thing up all the time, although it is kind of like the daily driver, but I will say it's gonna be worth it because it obviously drives better and all that shit. So if you guys didn't know, the tuner that I went through is actually through Hemi Fever. I went on their website, got the tune and Trinity and all that stuff. Obviously Diablo Sport is the one that has the tuner, but Hemi Fever did the tuning and stuff. They're very, very responsive guys. If you want like really good tuning, you want like super responsive people, they literally got back to me like within 30 minutes of every email. So very, very dope people. Process was super easy. So obviously this is not a paid promo or nothing. I'm just saying anything, if you guys have a Hemi, you want to tune it, probably the way to go. And do a quick little drive now that it's tuned. If you guys didn't watch the last POV drive, it was not tuned yet, and we just did a POV drive to the gym, but right now gonna do a little bit of a, I really don't know if the window down helps with this because of the wind, but we just filled up a 93, although there's probably still some 91 in here. So the only thing is it's probably not gonna be like the smoothest it could be right now, but although, yeah, it's not really much of a difference. 91, 93, same shit. But let's have a good drive. Put her in sport mode. We also had all the fluids changed last week, so those should be good. Now oil temp is not fully warmed up yet, so I'd like to just get a little warmer. But again, apologize if I sound odd. I've been fucking sick. It's also why this video, there was like a little gap in the video because I had to take a break because I haven't been able to do much because I was sick as fuck, and we obviously went on a road trip. So holy fuck, yeah, this thing fucking pulls, bro. Thing really pulls. I'm really excited to see what it does when we get the lowering links on. It's also very humid here. It says it's 72 degrees. It definitely feels hotter than that. It's really humid though, which if you guys know, I'm in Utah, and Utah is very dry, so my girlfriend's actually got to drive this to another town, so I'm just getting this thing warmed up for her and doing this POV drive for you guys. Because now that she's got the tune, this thing fucking rips. There's so much torque. I don't know the specs on the tune and stuff, but you definitely feel a big difference in the torque, especially lower RPMs. 70, just like that. 75, just like that. Go paddle shifters. Boom. It's definitely quicker, a lot more torque, all that fun shit. My camera just went flying over there, but I also earlier when I was driving, There's definitely some points where I actually lost traction, which is odd. We might have to go with the thicker tire setup, but yeah, she fucking moves, boys. This car's a lot of fun. If you guys want to get yourself a 5.7, tune it, do a few little noise modifications, if you know what I mean. I do want to do headers next. I think that's a big thing I want to do. Although I don't know if I want to go shorties or I want to go long tubes. If I go long tubes, I'm going to have to retune it, of course. And also, I don't know, those are also really expensive to go long tubes. I think I might just do shorties. Also, it gets rid of like the main failure on these cars, which is the exhaust manifold bolts. So we'll see. I don't know, but downshift. The paddles on this are not the most responsive, which I get, but fun car, guys, fun car. And it's a fucking mom car. Like, not a lot of mom cars can rip like these. So you got your like X3s and X6s and X whatever the fucks, the BMWs, but they don't sound as good as this. Road closed? My ass, bro. Still gonna go through this bitch. Road close my fucking ass. So I don't really give a fuck about the goddamn. I do wonder why the check engine light's still on though. It's definitely interesting, but I think one thing I seen someone else talked about getting on these is the pedal box, I believe. I just don't know if this needs a pedal box. With how responsive it is in sport mode, I just don't think it needs one, but trans is definitely pretty jumpy. I wish the shifts were a little smoother, but exhaust is so worth it, boys. Probably the best money spent right here. Get yourself a Corsa. It's the reason they're the best exhaust company. Yeah, fucking ripped. Why are we going 30? What are we doing here? From all the research I've been doing, it sounds like the Hemis, they really need to be beat on a little bit, which is great. Great news to hear. I guess a lot of times the slower you drive them and the more like moderate you drive them, the worse they get because of the low oil pressure and all that shit, Hemi tick, all that shit. But give her a little pull here after this guy goes. Just like that. All right, guys, tune feels amazing. I think the trans is still relearning a bit, so that hopefully will get figured out. But overall, love this thing. Great car, guys. Let me get a quick little walk around. Oh, got the carbon fiber tips. Worth the money. I got them off Amazon. Weren't cheap, but they do look sick. So, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're not. We're gonna be pumping out content with this, pumping out content with the old L5P. So